Hello, everybody. It's Billy the P. I don't know if this is working at all. I'm having to do this from my phone. I tried to do it from my laptop and I was having trouble. I wasn't staying connected, so here I am trying this bullshit on my phone now. So we'll see if this is working. Test for echo, test for echo. My God. This is my first Facebook Live video, so I hope it actually works. I hope you people are seeing me right now. Obviously, oh, well, now, actually, I kind of hope you're not seeing me right now because this looks ridiculous to me. I don't know how many people are watching this. So anyway, my first live video, my first Facebook video. So, obviously, we're talking about not SARS. Christ sakes, what year am I stuck in? Coronavirus running wild since since who knows how long now. But anyway, coronavirus, of course, is shutting down our lives left and right, shutting down wrestling shows, and yeah, John Wayne Murdoch, I love you, man. I miss you, bro. You're the stud, dude. You're the stud, man. So anyway, you are also joining me in my new Billy the P personal memorabilia museum. It's memorabilia that a little bit of it's memorabilia I've collected since I was a kid. Not much of it. Most of it's from my career over the past 24 years as Billy the P. So this is just a little piece of it right here that you're seeing. Um, so anyway, so we're talking about coronavirus shutting down our lives. Here in Kentucky, in particular, I can tell you they've shut down all our shows until April 5th. Um, so yeah, it definitely sucks, but I know it's happening all over the country. I know I just read San Francisco's on a 3 week lockdown. I don't know how well that's going to work, but anyway, I'm not here for topical discussion. I'm here for wrestling discussion. But yeah, I'm very happy with the new museum that was I got a lot of help from my girlfriend Shannon and her kids, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job. Hell, they did all the work. I just picked out some of the pictures and kind of said, "Yeah, that would look good here. That would look good there." But I definitely love it, and maybe here in just a little bit, I'll spin the camera around so you can see other parts of the memorabilia room. But I'm real excited. I think it looks great. It gives me a great backdrop. I can do promos against this thing now, so I'm loving this. I was wanting just a banner to do promos against, but this works a lot better. I'm definitely liking this. So anyway, how is coronavirus affecting your life? Come on and tell me. I'm here all night. Not really. I'm not going to sit here all night, but obviously, I know it's not just me that's getting slighted by all this stuff. I know it's affecting all of us here in the wrestling business. Um, it's a very sad situation, but it is what it is. We'll get through it like we always do. Wrestling's been through tough times before. It's a whole cycle. Wrestling goes in cycles, and sometimes they just hit these dead spots. But you know what happens? The business works its way through it, and it survives, and it thrives. So I think that's what we're going to keep doing here. Um, oh, Shan's watching me on the big screen. Nice. But so anyway, hey, what's up, James Kendrick? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Um, but yeah, this is kind of cool. So, like I said, this is my trial run. I am by no means, any kind of expert at doing this, but anyway, I just mainly wanted you guys to see the memorabilia room, really. And I'm serious. I'm not in character. Oh, they got Kipster. They got you self isolating. Oh shit. Are you infected? Did you get it? Because I don't actually know. I don't think I know anybody personally that has it, but that I know of. That is, but hell, I may have it for all I know. I may have to self isolate. But you see, it was great. I get to work at home anyway. when I'm not Billy the P, my regular job, I get to work at home. So, I'm fine. I'm used to self isolating. What's up, Zodiac? Yes, yes, it will take some time. I mean, we're all going to take a hit. And, I feel especially terrible for, all my friends out there in this business that, oh, okay, Kip, I got you. But I feel bad. I feel really bad for all my friends in this business that this is their sole source of income. Um, it's affecting them. What's up, Ben? Where's your favorite pink jacket? It is in the closet, I believe. Yeah, it's in the closet over here. I'll show you my wardrobe closet. I even have a wardrobe closet. That's how much of a diva I am. I even have my wardrobe closet in my little museum room. But like I said, I'll take you guys for a little tour here before I shut everything down. Um, but again, to my all my friends who this is their sole source of income, this is very tough on all of us. But I want you to be sure and get out there and even with these shows shut down, I need you to get out there and support all of your independent wrestling favorites. I mean, my good friends, just like John Wayne Murdoch, I love John Wayne Murdoch to death. He's one of my favorite people in the business. He's a longtime Players Club member, and I want you to get out there. He's got an awesome new hat that I'm going to share with you guys here shortly. My dear friend, Thunder Kitty, she's selling a lot of 8x10s, some of her classic stuff. I'm going to share Thunder Kitty as well. And of course, don't forget Cash Flow. He's got his own chop shop. Funny, I know, right? Chop shop. But this is a real chop shop where you can buy his shirts, you can buy his 8x10s, what have you. Anyway, I'll be sure and share that too. New South Wrestling. You got it, John Wayne Murdoch. I got your back, buddy. um, but get out there and support New South Wrestling. WrestleTopia, my good friend Justin DeSen, WrestleTopia, I'm going to share his stuff too. Don't forget the New South Wrestling Network, New South Wrestling PivotShare.com. I think I screwed that up, James. You may have to correct me. But anyway, I'll be plugging that as well because, I'm part of the, obviously the weekly production there, which is now shut down. You're going to see us. You'll still see us on WBKO down in Bowling Green for a little bit. We still got some episodes to play. Love you too, Kip. I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. Hope I see you soon, man. But it's great having all you guys here. This is pretty cool for me. Brandon. Brandon. Okay, I was correct. Oh my God. I have a feeling I know what I'm correct about. You and I must have speaks after this, Brandon, because I gotta know what happened. Yes, the coronavirus, Eddie. That coronavirus got everybody. And as a matter of fact, up here, right where you see my hand right now pointing up, that is my Hall of Fame Legacy award that I got from the esteemed Terry England over at UCW Wrestling. What's up, Judah? How you doing, my friend? Long time no see, buddy. I hope you're doing good. See, really, this is just an excuse for me to connect with connect with all my wrestling buddies while we can while we can't see each other. So it's like having a big locker room full of my friends that I can talk to here. Um, of course, that water went down the wrong way when I'm on camera. It figures. Rich Williams, Larry. Oh man, your girlfriend needs some glasses, Rich. What's in the cup? No, it's just water. It's just water, JWM. I promise. I can't do that stuff anymore. I had to get my ass straightened out after that. But just water, I promise. But yeah, I mean, I've had a great time this past weekend. Me, Shannon, and the kids, we worked on this room, and they worked so hard. They made everything look great. Pimp juice, yes, indeed. I got to let it loose. But let's see. I'm looking. I'm just seeing who all is on here. This is pretty cool. I know I'm up against the U of L game here too, so all my Louisville friends are probably not watching us, but anyway, if you're away a commercial or you don't care, like I don't care, then join me here. It's good to have friends here. It's good to have people to talk to. Like I said, this is my first Facebook Live video. Um, hopefully I'm not incompetent enough that this is my last. Maybe we can do this once in a while. Maybe we can do this on a fairly regular basis. This is pretty cool. You have questions for me, you have comments for me. If you just want to stop by and say hi, obviously that's cool too. But so I'm here to bask in the glory of all my Facebook friends. What was there? I see you there, Rich. But anyway, and just some of the kind of cool items up here on the wall. There's the IWA lobby card for April Blood Showers. That was I think that was one of my first shows. It was an early show. Yes, Samantha, you have questions? OE, Addie. But so I got lots of great action shots and some of my favorite pictures from my career around here. And I also have items from my childhood. You'll see this belt hanging here, this black belt with the silver plates. Actually, it's just metal. That is my very first wrestling belt that my brother made me, my brother Clint. And believe me, I fought and fought and fought for that belt. I got my ass beat on a daily basis by my brother. He hit me with everything from metal cable, the old metal cable TV boxes that slid across the channels. And my brother used to beat me over the head with that. I wish I actually had the old metal cable box all dented up that I could hang on the float, salt cash flow, that I could hang on the wall as well. Are you going to have guest stars like Cash Flow? Yes, I might. I might also have friends like Rich Williams on the show too. I would love to have guests. Samantha says, "How long have you been in wrestling? How did you get started?" Well, I've been in 24 years. I started back in 1996. I just got lucky. I was able to make friends with a lot of the right people, and I was given a chance, an opportunity to be a part of IWA Mid South Wrestling when they first started. That was my original home. That's where Billy the P was born. That's where the Players Club was born. And I was just unbelievably. I look at it now and I think about how lucky I was to have the mentors that I had on a weekly basis or sometimes on a daily basis, like Bull Payne, Tracy Smothers, Ricky Morton, Doug Gilbert, Tommy Rich. I was surrounded by tons and tons of guys that I had some of the best teachers that you could ever wish for, and I had them mentoring me and giving me advice on a daily and sometimes on a weekly and sometimes daily basis. So Man Pondo, I can't tell you how much Man Pondo helped me. That guy got me booked outside of IW. He got me all my first outside bookings. He was taking me to Evansville on a weekly basis to help get me extra work and help me learn and tutor me and get me seasoned in the ring, get me experience. Pondo, if you're watching, if you're listening, I love you. Thank you so much for everything you did for me. Rick Brady, oh my God, my rival slash pupil, mentor. Bullshit. You have plenty of other mentors besides me, Rick, but I appreciate your value. Thank you, Angie. They worked hard. It wasn't me. They worked hard on it, not me. Like I said, I just sat around kind of directing traffic, but I hardly even needed to do that. Okay, so let me see here. While we have the opportunity, I'm going to take you on virtual tour of some, and you gotta bear with me because I am trying to look behind my phone here. So, but this just some of the stuff that's on the walls, and I have no idea what you guys can see because I can't see it. But this is just some of the cool stuff I've had. There's me and Sherry and Bull right there in the middle. Sherry Martel, another one. My God. What more could a manager ask for than to be mentored by Sherry Martel, for Christ's sakes? There's the old British flag that hung up in the New South Arena, the old one in Franklin, Kentucky. I now have the British flag. And just spin around here. Look up there at me and Kitty. I love that picture. There is my original Kung Fu Billy the P robe. That's now hanging on the wall. That was an IWA fixture for a while. But fortunately, I still have it. And it's now on the wall as well. For some of you people have seen the door already. And there's my wardrobe. And there's the amazing wall of hats, if you can see it. That is an amazing hat collection. Anyway, like I said, I'm spinning this back around because I can't see. That may have been a terrible, terrible tour. You may not have been able to see much. But anyway. My little tour there just didn't do it justice. I know you couldn't see much. But anyway, maybe I'll get a panoramic view of it later on, panoramic video. So you can see everything in here properly. But yeah, lots of cool stuff on the wall, and I'm loving it. I kind of like to just sit in this room and look around and go, my God, I really got to do some amazing stuff, and meet some amazing people. And I'm trying to leave. I was trying to tell Shannon, he's like, we need to leave room up on the wall too, because I mean, there's still going to be more future stuff. Hopefully, lots of it. That we'll be able to put up as well. So I'm trying to leave some room on the walls, but also get a lot of my favorite stuff up at the same time. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you, Rick. I think I may have missed some comments or questions here. I'm sorry if I did. If I missed your question, you can retype it because I don't know. I don't want to screw anything up by trying to scroll up. I don't even know if it can. I feel like a total idiot doing this, but anyway. But how has the wrestling shutdown affected you? Let us know. Like I said, if you have gimmicks and stuff that you want to sell, if you have some of your collectibles and some of your merchandise you want to sell, then send me the link and I will be glad to post it not only on my personal page, but on the Billy the P page. And if you don't like the Billy the P page yet, get over there and like it right away. That is Facebook. I think Billy the P since 1996, I think is what it's called. Also, Addie just set me up on Instagram. I have no idea what to do on Instagram. I've never looked at Instagram in my life, but she set it up for me. So you can now follow me on Instagram as well. And you'll be able to tell me what's on there maybe before I will. So, but anyway, Addie and Natalie are handling that. Those are Shannon's kids, and they're going to be handling that business for me, and I appreciate them. Give them something to do while they're out of school. Try to keep them busy too. So anyway, that's what we have here. I don't know how long we're doing this. I guess until it just feels so totally awkward that I can't do it anymore. So hello, Mother. Yes, the wrestling shutdown does suck. But yes, it's hurting a lot of people. I got a lot of friends in the business that this is their sole source of income. So like I said, if they're out there pushing their merchandise, by all means, help them out if you can. Also, remember, there is a GoFundMe set out there for Tracy Smothers. Be sure and a few dollars, any dollar, any amount of money can go to help Tracy Smothers. Look up Tim Dennison, and and his GoFundMe page for Tracy Smothers. We had a great show that was set up for March 27th in Jeffersonville, Indiana for Tracy. It was going to be a benefit, a fundraiser for Tracy. Unfortunately, it got shut down. And obviously that makes me feel better though, because I know Tracy should not be, and I know Tracy, I'm acting like your mom now if you're out there watching me, and I don't mean to, but I'm making sure Tracy doesn't get out there and mingle with people that could make him sick. Because right now he's been compromised while he's fighting cancer, and it can make him sick to be around other sick people. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to make the situation worse. But Tracy, we love you, and go out there and look for the Tracy Smothers GoFundMe page, and if you can donate, if you have a few dollars to spare, which I know is asking a lot now with the coronavirus shutdown, but any little bit helps if you're able to help out Tracy. He is a legend. He has given more to the business than anybody even realizes, and he's helped more guys than you can count. So this is hopefully just a small way we can help Tracy back. So, favorite match I've been a part of. Wow, that is a tough question. Well, favorite match that I've been a part of, or favorite match I've actually wrestled in. Good Lord, me and Cash Flow against Jimmy Valiant and Justin Storm was definitely one of my favorites. Just to be in there, and of course, Handsome just clowned on me the whole time. He did the dog pissing on me deal. He did the deal where he kisses me, the deal where he grabs my crotch, the deal where he smacks my ass, gooses me, whatever. Basically, I was just a patsy for Jimbo out there, but it was a ton of fun. I had a lot of fun, and how many people can really, how many guys like me can just say, hey, I was in the ring with a legend like Handsome Jimmy Valiant. So, also, I would say another one of my favorite matches was managing Dutch Mantel against Jerry Lawler. That was also a big deal match for me because that's the first time I got to work with Lawler. And when you grow up in the South and you grew up watching Memphis wrestling every Saturday at noon on Wave TV3, so you were down there watching Jerry Lawler and Dutch Mantel and Bill Dundee and the Fabulous Ones and Rock and Roll Express on a weekly basis. Now it's a big deal if you can be out there 30 years later working with Jerry Lawler and Dutch Mantel. Who's someone I haven't been in the ring with yet that I'd like to someday? Well, my bucket list guy to manage is Austin Idol. So, Austin Idol, if you're listening to this, or if somebody gets this to Austin Idol, I want you, Austin Idol, Universal Heartthrob, in the Players Club. Now, let's get a money guy on that and make that happen. But as far as like wrestling, I would love to be in the ring with Lawler. I would love to actually wrestle Lawler. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Me against Jerry Lawler. Who wouldn't pay to see that, right? Yeah. What's up, Postal 8? Squid Tank. Good Lord. You never change, man. Classy fella, like Postal 8. But hope you're doing good, buddy. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're on the mend. So let's see what else we got here. Anyway, wow, 8 of you are still watching this. God love you. You must not have anything else to do. But I greatly appreciate those of you who have joined me and come in and out of the chat room here. You pay, you pay to see that? Yeah, I would pay to see myself in there watching Lawler wrestle me, if that makes any sense. That really doesn't make any sense, does it? So, anyway, but what else is on the dock? Okay, so April 5th, when everything picks back up around Kentucky, or whenever we're able to get these shows back up and running the way we need. Oh, what's Murdoch? We do, yes, John Wayne Murdoch. We still owe Michael Elgin an ass kicking. I would be, and I would love to make that happen. I would love to make that happen, buddy. Let's make that happen. Handicap match. John Wayne Murdoch and Billy the P against Michael Elgin. Come on, money people, where are you at? Make these matches happen. Oh yes, the chicken soup match. I would love to do that again. I just need the right. I need the right opponent. I need the right protagonist in the ring with me. And there's several that could do it. Um, I think it'd be fun with me and Chase personally. I think it'd be fun. Do you have a certain promotion on your bucket list? Certain promotion on my bucket list. Well, if Vince calls me, that would be a great promotion on my bucket list, Samantha. um, but I don't suspect I'll be getting a call from Vince or anybody in Stamford, Connecticut anytime soon. I'm just a guy that is on the back end of my career. I'm hoping, honestly, that maybe I have, depending on my body holding up, and I have a really, really bad left knee that really badly needs surgery, but I'm hoping maybe I've got another 2 to 5 years left in this business. Thank you, Becky. Good to see you. But I'm hoping that maybe I have 2 to 5 years left. I can still do this, be healthy, and or beyond. If I can go beyond, if I'm, I just need. I have a badly need to get this knee taken care of. Billy.the.p is the Instagram address. Addie tells me. Yes, Mike Postlewaite. Yeah, let's make it happen. Chicken soup match with Chase Stevens, because Chase has been a thorn in my side now for quite a while, and I'd love to stuff him into a chicken suit and see how that looks. Chase Stevens, if you're listening, I can make that happen. So I know you're back at Impact and everything. Get your ass back here down at New South or wherever, and we'll make it happen. So what else we got here? I'm sorry, I don't know what I look like doing right now, but I'm reading questions. Hmm. So Addison, it is Billy.the.p is the Instagram. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Um, I don't know if it's been out there long enough you can even Google it yet. But again, get out there and support your favorite independent wrestlers. At a time of need more than ever, if you can do it. If you have the spare money and you support your favorite wrestlers. Like I said, some of my favorites: John Wayne Murdoch, Thunder Kitty, Cash Flow, of course. All of my Chris Michaels, Chase Stevens, Derek Neal, anybody can think of. There's lots of us great wrestlers out there that definitely could use the financial help right now. So whatever you can do. I myself really don't have anything to sell right now. I've been putting a lot into putting together this wrestling room. I haven't really made my own. My favorite tag team is the Fabulous Ones. Definitely, definitely, definitely. No questions asked. It's not even close. Steve Kern and Stan Lane, the original Fabulous, well, not the original Fabulous Ones, but the Fabulous Ones of my generation. But yes, it's not even close. The Fabs were part of the reason I loved wrestling so much. And my God, I wish I had the picture of me and Stan and Steve standing in the middle of the ring in Louisville Gardens I could put on this wall, but I lost that many, many, many years ago. That would have been great to put on the wall. But yes, the Fabulous Ones, without question, my favorite team of all time. But kind of a distant second would be Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, the Brain Busters. So, yes, you are rubbing off on me, Shannon. Oh my God. I feel like such a dork doing this, but I hope somebody's enjoying this at least. And we're going to answer a few questions here. So that's fun. What time is it? 9:30. We've been doing this 34 minutes. My God. What the hell, really? Time flies when you're having fun. Um, no, Judah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I'm not recreating the Fab's bathtub scene. No way. Absolutely not. Um, Again, like I said, cash flow. Don't forget to visit chopshopwrestling.com, I believe. Cash, correct me if I'm wrong if you're out there, or Angela, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the link to Cash Flow's merchandise page is chopshopwrestling.com. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Dookie, what's up? Oh my God. Long time no see, man. Ah, Cheech. I see Cheech watching now. What's up, brother? Oh my God, lots of old friends popping up here. This is cool. Like I said, it's like a virtual locker room of friends here today on your first episode of Billy the P's Wrestling Museum show. Have I watched AEW? I've seen some of it. I can't watch it for long periods of time. Uh, I'm really, you know what? I have nothing against it. I'm not going to badmouth it, not in any way, shape, or form. All I can say is it's just not really my cup of tea. But that's a lot of things today. That's why really I don't watch wrestling. I don't watch newer wrestling anyway. Yes, dude. I am still doing it, man. I swear. You know me, man. I promised you guys I'd be doing this one day. And my God, now they can't make me go away, no matter how much they try. but but anyway, as far I do like NWA. Now I have seen NWA's show, and I do like that a lot. It's got that old time school that studio feel that really kind of takes me back. So I do like the NWA product, and I do like the talent there a lot. But as far as AEW, NXT, WWE, again, I have nothing against them. I just don't watch them. It's just I can't bring myself to be very interested in it. So that's another reason Vince isn't going to call me, because I'm not very interested in his product. Not that I was expecting to call in the first place. But Vince, oh no, what a maneuver. Well, anyway, that's the old Vince, the commentator Vince. I will say that all day long, but yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't get interested on much of TV wrestling anymore. So, but Caleb, yes, I worked on a show with Caleb. I like Caleb. Favorite moment at the Gardens. Oh man, my favorite moment at the Gardens had to be my first one. The first time my dad took me and my brother to wrestling at the Louisville Gardens was probably 1982, because it was when the Fabs had just come out. And my dad bought me a Fabulous Ones T-shirt, and he bought me a Bill Dundee picture that actually, incidentally, is hanging up on this wall over here that I still have. I'm not going to even try to move this thing right now, but anyway, trust me, there's a Bill Dundee picture up here on this wall that my dad bought me at the Louisville Gardens. I still have it. I found it the other day, and I said, well, that's going on the wall. I am fired, Tony. Good God. You're fired. Oh my God. But no, I've had so much fun putting this, watching this room come together. Did I get nervous? You know what? No, not really. Um, I thought I knew what I was doing, but no, I was just, again, that's just a situation where here I am, my very first show of my career, my very first wrestling show, and I'm surrounded by Flyboy Rocco Rock and Bull Payne and Tracy Smothers and Reckless Youth and Chris Michaels and the Headbangers and Tarek the Great, and we're back. Anyway, so I believe I was talking about my very first show. But you know what? Um, Samantha, just answer your question, if I was nervous the first time I went out to the ring. The first guy I went out with was Gator McAllister. And another fun and talented guy too. And it was the third match of the show, and I went out there and I cut a scathing promo before the match. So not only did I have to go out there and manage 4 times that night, but I had to go out there and cut a promo, basically saying who I was, what I was all about, and how much people disgusted me, and what kind of guy I was, and it was quite an experience. But you know what? As far as nerves, no, not really. I wasn't really that nervous. There are a couple times I've gotten kind of butterflies in my stomach, but as far as being nervous my first night, no, I don't really remember it. Don't really remember being nervous, but that's because I knew the guys had a lot of faith in me, and that sure helped. Flyboy Rocco Rock gave me more spots in his match with Bull than you should have been given a green manager in his first night, but he did. But he did, and he had faith in me, and it worked. Thank God we nailed all those spots, and so I justified his faith in me. I hope. But yes, I was just very lucky. Like I said, I've been surrounded by great talent all my life, all my career. So, and Bull, I see Bull's on. I love you, Bull. I was just talking about you and Rocco. Bull remembers that show well because he got his head all stitched up that night, split his forehead wide open down to the bone. That was really brutal. And there is video somewhere of him being stitched up after that match. But anyway, if I didn't have the faith of guys like Bull Payne and me, then there's no way I would have ever survived this. No way I ever would have made it very far at all without people like Bull. So, Bull, I'm glad you're watching because I love you and I thank you for all the help you gave me and everything you did for me and having faith in me. Most important, having faith in me. And Bull also hit me probably harder than I've ever been hit in my entire life. I didn't even have to sell Bull's punch. It was just a it was just a working punch, but he hit me harder than I've ever been hit in my life. And like I said, I went down. I wondered what happened to me. But no, it's because Bull was trying to get me to tighten up. So he showed me what it was like. He said, "Here's how you tighten up." Bam. And down I go. And after that, everybody hated me because I was stiff as hell on him. Fracture. Yes, you did. My God, Bull. I wish I had a video of Bull punch. I know it's out there. There is a video of Bull punch me out there. I know where to get it, Tony. We'll have to make sure we find it. But Bull Payne's one of the toughest guys I've ever seen in my life. I also saw him take a huge gash in a barbed wire cage match I managed him in. You have that big scar right in the middle of your tattoo, Bull. I remember that as well. My God. And of course, Bull and I recently talked about our match with Samu of the Samoan SWAT team. That was the stiffest, one of the stiffest matches I ever seen in my life. The other one was Bull Payne and Gangrel. So that just goes to show what kind of tough guy Bull is. He took a beating and a half and dished it out too. So Bull, you are a much better man than I am, my friend. Tough man. We had a lot of laughs. Yeah. A lot of laughs. I'm very sad that the last time I saw you, Bull, is when you blew out your knee at the anniversary show. I hope that's not the last time I see you. We got to catch up and have a few more laughs, buddy. Thanks, Samantha. I appreciate the questions. See you guys again soon. But so anyway, guys, we're 45 minutes into this, and I don't know. I guess probably ought to go ahead and wrap it up. But anyway, thank you very much for sitting through my first video chat here on Facebook, and I hope you guys enjoy what you've seen of the museum here. I know I am. I just sit here in awe sometimes and think, man, what a lucky guy I am to have been able to do this and still do this. So, but guys, thank you very much. We'll do this again soon. Let me know what you thought of it. Give me your feedback, or if you want to see it again, we'll do it again. So, thank you, everybody. Love you all, and watch that coronavirus. Coronavirus. Okay. All right. Bye.